In her eyes, I'm not supposed to have any kind of life that doesn't revolve around her. Only thing that I ask her to do is to stay in her room where she has all amenities, whatever. She has radio, TV, reading, all the 9 yards. She acts like I'm doing the most horrible thing. Meanwhile, I sleep till like at least till 2 every day because I stay up because it's the only time I can have peace. The only thing I ask her, the only thing, stay in your room. I'm cooking and cleaning. Stay in your room until I call you. And inevitably, every single time, and this time, what is it? Laura, are you leaving? Are you going to the store? Like, I can't have any kind of life. It's none of her business where I'm going, what I'm doing. All she has to do is stay in her room. That's all. When I ask her to, when I'm busy out here, when I tell her to leave me alone, room or bathroom, just don't bug me. And inevitably, she doesn't do it. Inevitably, she upsets me. Because it's the one thing that I ask her to do. I ask her nothing else. I do everything around here. All I ask her to do is stay in her room when I ask her to. There's so much time that I am in my own room, that I'm sleeping or doing on my computer, that she could be out here. But when I have her, she just gets upset. She doesn't. She thinks that I should just be her slave. I should be at her beck and call. She should know what I'm doing at all times, when, the whole 9 yards. She can never just respect me, let me have human dignity to be on my own schedule and do what I want. Well, I'm cleaning this fucking place spotless. Instead of leaving like I want to do. Cleaning it fucking spotless. And she can't just do the one thing. And it's not even, it's when are you leaving? What are you doing? Instead of just staying in her room. And I would be so happy if she would just do that one thing. But she can never do it. She can never do it. Even when I'm talking to Joe, like Joe says, like, what the fuck? Even when I'm talking to Joe, she'll start bugging me. Unbelievable. I do everything around here, and I can't even have the freedom to tell her stay in her room. Meanwhile, she doesn't have to be in her room all day until I got up at 2. But that's not enough. And then she has to say, when are you leaving? Like, she needs to know, like, I will tell her when I leave. She doesn't need to know if or when I'm leaving. And the fact is, she opens her door and bothers me. It's all our underwear. I do everything around here. I don't just get up and leave. I cook, I make her lunch, I do tonight's dinner, everything. And she can't do that one thing for me, ever, ever, ever. Stay in your room, don't talk to me. I told her to do that. I had just woken up, taking care of Omar. He had shit on the floor because she's like, can I go sit on the deck? I'm like, oh my God, I have to take care of Omar. I haven't even put a speck of water in my mouth. And you're like, can I go sit on the deck when I told you, go in your room so I can relax for a second and then I'll make you lunch. It's unbelievable to me. It's just unbelievable. Like, oh, what is wrong? Like, Mom, like, I'm not your freaking slave. She treats me like the world revolves around her. Like, I can't even believe it. Go in your room. I'm making lunch. I'm going to be making lunch as soon as I sit down and have my drinks and my whatever, since I just got up. And you don't need lunch yet. You had yogurt and you know what I mean. I can't just hop out of bed and make lunch. When you're dependent upon somebody, you respect them. You're at their schedule. They're not at your beck and call. When she can not depend upon me, and then she can do what she wants. But she'll still, if I want to be out here doing whatever on this TV, she can be in her room. She's not in her room all the time. And all she does is make me feel bad. Unbelievable. And what was it? Are you going to the store? Like, I'm sitting around twiddling my thumbs doing nothing. I didn't know you were, yes, I told you I was cooking and cleaning, but you don't even have to know that. Whether or not I leave or stay or whatnot, you don't need to know. I'm not at your beck and call. I don't have to tell you what I'm doing every second. I only tell you when I do it. When I do it. And now look at this. The toilet's coming off. Probably from her pounding down on her brace or something, not being balanced, and I'm going to go hard down on it. Which isn't her fault, but, you know, if it comes off and she goes on the floor and falls and whatever, then what? Then what? This is fucking unbelievable to me. I just want to go out in the sunshine. I just want to leave. I have to do all my chores ahead of time, and I still can't even ever respect me enough when I say, do not bug me at all. A lot of times I might have music in my head. It doesn't matter. She doesn't need to say, she doesn't need to ask me anything. Stay in your room or in the bathroom. Don't talk to me. Don't bother me. I'm busy trying to get out of here as soon as possible. You don't need to know when.